Alright, let's proceed to practice question number 6. So is that alright? Practice question number 6. A tourist drops a coin in a dry well in a certain historical site. The tourist hears the sound of the coin striking the bottom of the well 5 seconds later. How deep was the well? Assume the speed of sound in air to be 340 meters per second. Alright. So, this time, since binagbigay siya ng speed of sound, it seemed, obviously, hindi negligible yung speed ng sound sa sobrang, ikukumpitin pa natin yon. Alright. So, paano yon? So, sabi niya kasi, si tourist daw, ito daw siya, naglaglag daw siya ng barya doon sa may balon na walang laman. Okay. Nung naglaglag daw siya ng coin, mula nung linuglag niya yung coin, 5 seconds later, narinig na niya yung tunog ng coin. Okay, so dalawa yon. Bale, from the time na naglaglag siya ng coin, as soon as nakarating sa baba, yung coin, hindi niya pa narinig yon kasi magkikreate pa lang ng sound yung coin. Maririnig niya pa lang yon as soon as yung sound is nakarating paakyat, papunta sa kanya. Yun, dun pa lang niya maririnig yung sound ng coin. Okay, so bali dalawa siya ngayon. Dalawa yung kukumpitin natin. Yung time na inabot, yung 5 seconds na yan, that 5 seconds is actually the time for the coin para marating niya yung sa baba, plus the time na kinailangan ng sound para makarating sa taas, the time of the sound. Actually, pare silang unknown. Okay, dalawa yung unknowns natin dito. Okay, so this will be our equation 1. Equation 1. Okay. Since yung coin, siya yung subject sa freely falling bodies, yung sound, hindi siya pwede sa freely falling bodies kasi ang sound wala siyang mass. So hindi siya pwedeng gamitan ng freely falling bodies equation. So ang pwede lang gamitan nun is si coin lang, yung barya lang. Okay. So let's see. Kaya time ang kailangan natin. So let's try to determine. I need paper. Okay. So, time. Meron ba tayong how deep was the well? Okay. So, hindi rin natin alam yung okay. Start. Alin ba yung mga givens natin dito? Yung V0 ng coin, yung initial velocity, since linaglag lang naman siya, hindi naman ginibanda ng puwersa. So, the V0 is actually equal to 0. Okay. Next, the final velocity of the coin is unknown. Wala siya. Yung height ng well, actually yun yung inahanap natin. Unknown din siya. Anything else? Yung time na ginamit ng coin para makarating sa baba, unknown din siya. Alright. Oh, ang daming unknown. Okay. Isa-isa. So, yung S is nawawala. Question mark. V0t, wala. V0 is meron. Check. Time is nawawala. G is meron. Time is wala. Let's see the other one. G is meron. V final wala. V0 is wala. No, meron siya. And the time is nawawala. What this one? Maraming unknown. Okay. So, since time yung kailangan natin, so, gamitin na lang natin yung una. For the coin, the S of the coin equals V0t. Okay, since pabagsak siya, pababa, it follows the law of gravity, so plus siya. 1/2 gt squared. Okay. So, the S is nawawala. By the way, yung S ng coin is parehas din siya ng S ng sound. So, yung S ng coin is actually equal din siya sa S ng sound, which is actually the depth of the well. Siya yung pinakalalim ng balon. Okay. So, let's substitute. S equals 0. V0 is 0 times the time equals plus 1/2, that's 9.8 meters per second, times the time of the coin squared. 0 times TC, 0. So the S is actually equals to 1/2 times 9.8, that's 4.9, time of the coin squared. Okay. Dalawa yung unknown. This will be our equation 2. Ito na yung equation 2. Okay. Next is... dami ganun. Okay. Next, punta tayo sa sound. Since yung sound, hindi siya under ng freely falling bodies, the usual na lang. Diba given yung velocity ng sound? Diba ang formula for velocity is the distance or displacement divided by the time, which can also be equal to S over T. Okay, so the V or the velocity of sound or the speed of sound, substitute natin, that is 340 meters per second equals the distance, which is the S, divided by the time of the sound. Okay. So, substitute natin. So, let's cross multiply. So, the S now is equals to 340 TS. Let's disregard na lang the units because consistent naman sila. So, this will be our equation 3. Okay. So, from equation 1, diba ito yung equation 1. From equation 1, 5 equals TC. Oh, wait. TC. Okay, mamaya na yan. Okay, so equate natin, i-substitute natin yung S. Di ba pareha sila ng S? Lasan yan. As you can see, ito, yung S nito at saka yung S niya, parehas sila. So, i-substitute na lang natin sila sa isa't isa. Let's substitute equation 3 to equation 2. So, S equals 4.9 TC squared. S equals 340 TS. So, let's equate them to each other. And ito na lang, si equation 1. So, from equation 1, 5 equals TC plus TS. Pili tayo. Sino kayo equate out ko? Siguro si ano na lang. Si TC na lang. Kahit hindi naman pwede. So, TC equals ito transpose ko siya sa kabila. So, this now becomes TC equals 5 minus TS. This will be our equation. Pangilan na ba to? 4. So, will be equation 4. Let's substitute equation 4 to kanino kaya? TC. Nasaan yun? TC. Ay, masyadong malaki. TS na lang. TS equals 5 minus TC. Para mas simple. Okay. That will be our equation 4. So, substitute natin yung 4. Substitute equation 4 to equation 3. Substitute. Our equation 3 is S equals 340. Yung TS, ito siya. I-substitute natin, ang value ng TS is actually equal to 5 minus TC. Let's multiply. S equals 340 times 5 minus 340 TC. S equals 1,700. 340 times 5, that's 1,700 minus 340 TC. This will be our equation 5. Next, substitute natin siya. Substitute equation 5 to equation 2. Okay. So, ito yun. S at saka ito. Ang S, value ng S ay ito rin siya. So, that becomes 1,700 minus 340 TC equals, ayun, 4.9 TC squared. Okay. So, this now becomes, i-transpose natin sa kabila such that yung TC squared siya yung positive. So, 4.9 TC squared plus 340 TC minus 1,700 equals 0. Gagamit tayo ngayon ng quadratic formula. Okay. Quadratic formula, so A equals 4.9, B is 340, and C is 1,700. So TC is in our quadratic formula, negative B plus or minus square root of B squared minus 4AC all over 2A. TC equals negative B 340 plus or minus the square root of 340 squared minus 4 times A, it's 4.9 times, negative pala ito. Negative 1,700 all over 2A, which is 4.9. Ang dami. Okay. Kumpitin natin. Okay, copying ko lang. So, TC equals, ano yun? Negative 340 plus or minus the square root of 340 squared minus 4 times 4.9 times negative 1,700 all over 2 times 4.9. Haba. Okay. Next. Isa-isa. TC equals negative 340 plus or minus the square root of 340 squared. Kapitin ko lang. Alright, so 340 squared, that is 115,000. 15,600 minus, okay, multiply ko lang ito. 4 times 4.9 times 1,700. 33,320. So that's, since minus times negative, magiging positive na to. 33,320. Okay. All over 2 times 4.9. Ano ba yung 2 times 4.9? That's 9.8. Okay, so the TC is equals to negative 340 plus or minus, i-add natin sila, kunin yung square root, that's equal to 385.90. Okay. All over 9.8. Okay. So, since negative siya, pag inad ko pa siya sa negative nito, magne-negative na siya. Walang time na negative. So, out of the question, hindi pwede yan. Ang gagawin lang natin is i-add na lang natin sila. So, the TC now is equals to negative 340 plus 385. That's equals to 340. So, that becomes 45.90 divided by 9.8. So the time of the coin divide that's 4.68. Time of the coin, that's 4.68 seconds. Okay. Okay, sa coin pa lang yan. So, the time na ginamit ng coin para makarating siya, mula nung linaglag siya, para makarating doon, it took 4.68 seconds. So, let's determine now the height or the depth of the well, which is the S. Substitute na lang natin sa formula. Okay. Kanina, that is SC, S of the coin, is equals to V0T plus siya since pababa siya, sumusunod siya sa gravity, 1/2 GT squared. S of the coin, or the depth of the well, pares lang yun, is equals to V0. V0 is wala kasi hindi siya kinimitan ng pwersa. 0 times time. The 4.68 seconds plus 1/2 GT, which is 9.8 meters per second, times the time, just 4.68 squared. 0 times 4.68, that will be cancelled. 0. The SC, or the depth of the well, that's, okay, 4.68 squared. Okay, kunin yung 4.68 squared, i-multiply sa 9.8, divide by 2. Answer of that is? The answer is 107.32 meters. That is the depth of the well. Alright. So the depth, this is actually the depth of the well. It's 107.32 meters.